After you choose the demographics for your targeting, let's go over the audiences.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
This is very interesting. These are things that are harder to know about your customers, like sometimes their habits. They're less measurable. They're more gray area things. They're a little harder, a little trickier. Takes a little bit more sensitivity. A lot of it depends on your knowledge of your customers. If you're new in your business and you're not 100% certain, definitely you need to make sure that you're having a lot of conversations with your potential customers, because this is where you're going to get the knowledge about your customers. So let's go over some of these things. Who they are. You got four things. Marital status. I like them to be single because I need them to have time for a business. And this is in case I'm promoting the whole business planning, starting a business, that whole thing. Education, current college students, no, not really. Home ownership status, probably we don't care too much. We just go on. In your case, I do want to say you should scrutinize these much more. In my case, when I go over them, I want to go over them quickly so that I don't waste too much of your time watching. Now, let's go over the interests. This is interesting. In my case, I want to go, let's see, lifestyle and hobby. Business professionals, maybe. This is not a bad one. And then I'll take this out. We'll keep looking. Maybe technology people who like technology, but not really. Maybe mobile enthusiasts, people who want to start a mobile app business, maybe. And by the way, in your case, when you do this, you can run many ads just targeting one group, because there may be some groups who are fantastic potential matches of your ad, but you don't know because you've mixed up the groups. This is where you can actually have multiple ads under the same campaign, and each ad will be testing a slightly different thing, and over time you'd measure the performance of these ads, and then you'll be able to tell which one is working, and the ones that are not working you'd stop, and the ones that are working you would double and triple down on that. Now let's keep going. What are they actively searching or planning? This is interesting. Life events, business creation. We hit the jackpot in my case, right? Recently started a business or starting a business soon. This is exactly me. Possibly in my situation, job change. Because starting a job, not for me, but in case job change, a lot of people who lose their jobs, they try to start a business, and that's perfect for me. So let's go over, okay, let's end that. And you can see, you can browse this a lot more. I'm just going to speed through it so that it doesn't waste your time, like I mentioned. In market audiences, certain kinds of marketing, maybe business services, people who have started a business, they need SEO, SEM services, they need advertising. That's perfect. Maybe business financial services, that's also a little related. And maybe business printing, especially document services, since I'm in business planning, maybe. In my case, I'm just checking a lot of them off. In your case, like I mentioned, scrutinize them, because it's better not to target kind of a match, because you're going to have a lot of false positives, and that's going to be expensive for you. That's going to waste your money. You want to target people who are exactly a match. And then there's this interesting thing. People who have interacted with your businesses before. Oh my God, that's interesting. The things listed here are my mobile apps that I created on Android, Google Play. If you have something like that listed here for you, definitely check them. These leads, they already know your work. They are far likely to engage, and you have more of a existing relationships with them, whereas everybody else who you'll be advertising to, well, that's a cold advert. Like, you're just starting that relationship. Here, they've already consumed some of your products or content, so it's fantastic. So that is essentially how you see on the right side. I've gone through it, and I've chosen 16 different groups. So boom, I have a lot of people I can target with my ads. So in your case, you go ahead and do the same and choose the right audiences for your situation.